I'm just kidding. I was kidding. I don't know if you can really. I was not saying anything before. I don't know why I did that. I just thought it'd be funny. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? I'm in a weird mood right now. We got Jonah. We got Paragon Fuzz. Justin B. How's everyone doing? We got a couple people watching here. I didn't get everything I wanted to get. I was delaying this. I try to do one live stream a month. Jose, I don't know if you're kidding. I don't know if you're kidding. I don't know if you're joking. I think you're joking because people are responding to other things I'm saying. I like you. I like you're messing with my brain. I like that. Oh, hey, what's up, Wes? Cheap Time Machines. I like that. It looks like so Wes is coming to me from Twitch, everybody. See, guys, I like this. This is all me. You guys are hilarious. Because I deserve it. I deserve it for kind of messing with you guys when I first started, and now you're messing with me, and I appreciate it. Fugman is here. Let's see, Ellis, sorry, is here. Linda's here. Princeton Phalanx 59 is here. Linger the Rabbit. Don't want to miss that. So, anyways, I try to do this once a month, and I try to make it the first Saturday of every month. But last Saturday, I was in Joshua Tree with my family. And if you're watching my wife and Lily and I, we do unboxings. We're not doing unboxings. I mean, we do unboxings sometimes, but we're doing a daily advent calendar for Lego. And we had to batch a bunch because we were gone the whole weekend. Anyways, so I was putting off doing this video because I was waiting for some packages that were out for delivery to come in. And I was holding out for one more. The one that I really was going to spend a lot of time on this video, my G.I. Joe package, because I was going to open them up and play with them on screen. But instead of coming, they're not coming today, I guess. So no G.I. Joes. I'm sorry. But let me swap over to my other camera here. Also, Ellis Court, welcome, first time. That's great. I'm glad you're here. Anyways, so what I have here, check this bad boy out. I just got this a couple days ago, and I am in absolute love with this figure. Playware Talk Red, Landspeeder Luke. I'm just gonna say hi to people. Landspeeder Luke right here. Furious D. It was Dusty Zorana and Crimson Guard. I was supposed to get them today, but they are not coming today. Sometimes that delivery fake out, it's harder than it should. No, it's true. Gary, how's it going? Anyways, Playware Talk Red, another person watching me from Twitch. Thanks for watching me on Twitch. Really nice of you to watch me on Twitch. I'm in both places because I can't decide which one I want to live stream on. And if I don't have to decide, why should I? Anyways, this right here is, I mean, I'm going to do top 10 toys of 2022. I always do a Black Series top 10, but I want to do one also for just regular toys. And this right here, you're probably looking at my number one figure. I love this figure so much. It's a little expensive and it's not perfect, but just what it does have, I love. This is the Fury Toys Samurai Turtles Spring. He's not Leonardo. He's a third-party Leonardo toy. So he comes with a bunch of stuff, like the actual figure itself, a lot of great soft goods. The belt down here, soft goods. He comes with an alternate Leonardo, just a regular Leo head right here, also with soft goods. So there's that. He, of course, since he's Leonardo, comes with two swords because he's got to, and they come out. He comes with these circular hands, which look awful when they're on because that circle is just too round. But when they're holding something like this, it looks fine. Like it really does look okay. But he also comes with these open splayed hands, which I like. He comes with these little kunai knives. He comes with these I don't remember what these are called. Kurais? It's been so long. I forgot what little scythes they're called, but they have a name. And it comes with these little chains you're supposed to attach to them, but honestly, they're too annoying to really bother with, so I'm not going to do that. But I really love this toy. So let's see. Amazon did the same thing to me with Dusty. They did send me Zorana though. So yeah, I mean that's good. I'm glad you got some. I mean, I'm sure I'll get them. I'm not gonna get them today, which is kind of a bummer. And which means since tomorrow's Sunday, I'll probably not get them till Monday. Although I do have a couple of deliveries scheduled for Sunday, so who knows? Maybe I will. Play Word Talk Right. I'll watch any way I can. Bummer about the delivery. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what's funny is this last week, you know, I chat with Dan Larson a lot. And he's sending me daily updates because he bought this Boba Fett helmet, and he's like, "Tomorrow it's coming," and then the day of, it's like, "It's coming today," and then he's like, "Okay, it's supposed to be here by end of day, but it's like 6:00 at night, whereas the end of the day," and then like the day after, it was like a whole thing where it was just never coming, even though it said it was coming. So I'm kind of having the same experience right now with those Joes, because they should have been here with the other stuff that got delivered today, but they didn't. Anyways, what's up, Matt? How's it going? So I did get some other deliveries. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but I did want to talk about it. I did get the Father Christmas. I'm not gonna open a lot of the stuff up because I'm actually going to make videos, guys. I've already recorded a bunch, but I'm gonna film this video and release it on Christmas Eve because it's Christmassy, Anyways, so I got the Father Christmas. Yeah, the box art is really nice. And what's cool is this is a magnet. So it's this is like a background for toy photography, and then it magnets right on to the side, it's pretty neat. I like it. Let's see here. I've got my Boba hanging out here on the desk. If you haven't seen that, I did post a video for Boba. I got one of the things I do want to open up. I got I shipped my pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store. Also, why doesn't everyone do that with the package? I honestly don't know. It's a great idea. Zach, yes, the Mythic Legions line is really cool, and I think you should get into it. But you and your wife are going to hate me for getting you into it. Jose got 2 Dusties, 2 Zoranas, and 4 guards. Dang, that's a lot. I'm just going one of each. And I am going to get 2 of the regular, the Walmart retro style Crimson Guard on order because I like the look of that one a little bit better. Anyways, I've got a Big Bad Toy Store box, and this is the first thing I pulled out of it for because I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a podcast that I do with Zach, Black Series Cantina. You can see his fun little logo there. That's my podcast logo. And we actually released an episode just today. Anyways, so this box is shiny. I'm trying to get that glare off the box. That's better, I guess. So this is the Werewolkie. I'm actually going to make this its own video too, so I'm not going to open this. But I swear that there are things that I'm going to open. And Matt, yes, I agree. A 6-inch Santa is rad, and I'm definitely going to play around by giving him some lightsabers and whatnot. That's going to be a thing for sure. So I'm not going to open this up because it's going to be its own thing. But I'm gonna open stuff up. I promise. First, sticking with Mythic Legions. Why not? Because it's the first thing on top of the box. I got a moose. Let me fix my camera here. I got a moose. I could not get this moose. I've got a couple of different horses from this line, but this moose has been calling my name since the moment they announced it. Where did I put? Oh, geez. I had my little box opener here. It was right here. Where did it go? It's like it got up and walked off. All right. I have my hobby knife. I'm not really supposed to use this, but let's do the hobby knife anyway. So this is Aldor the Moose. And I didn't buy him when he was on pre-order, and I missed the first go around when he actually came out. So he got restocked, and I was like, I'm not going to miss out on this opportunity to have a moose. And my plan is actually my plan is I'm the one that got Dan onto Team Moose. He just bit when I didn't. But my plan is he's gonna be Santa's mount, essentially, is what's gonna happen there. So the moose is loose. I got to. I'm gonna try to. I do have. There we go. I learned my lesson. I usually keep some fingernail or toenail clippers around so I can get these hard to reach little twist ties. And I didn't have them for my Boba Fett unboxing, and I got so many comments on people saying, like, why don't you use fingernail cutters or whatever? And I'm like, I usually do, but I didn't. I got better, though. Anyways, let's get these antlers out of here. So let's toss that. Let's get this moose out of here. Let's toss all that. He doesn't really come with anything. There's no real extra accessories or anything like that. He's literally just a moose. I mean, he kind of does have accessories. Like he's got a saddle on him, and you can take the saddle off if you want. You just got to pop the back legs off here. Paragon Foes right here. Remember to join the Black Series Cantina Patreon. That's a good point because there's a real reason for that. We're going to be next episode, the 22nd. We're going to be doing a giveaway of some Black Series figures. So you might want some of those, and you'll get an entry. You get one entry if you join our Patreon. Actually, for every level of Patreon, you get an entry. Anyways, so look at that moose face right there. Look at that. The moose is loose. Am I sounding okay? Like, am I sounding garbled far away, or do I sound good? Just let me know. These are keyed to go in a specific way, and no, they're not. Okay, it's just like a hexagonal arrangement. Oh, getting these antlers on here, that changes the game. He is resplendent. Oh my goodness. Look at that moose. No Furious D. There are no Landos. We actually have some pretty decent figures in there. There's like a hunter. There's a dark trooper. It's stuff that people will actually want. So, anyways, definitely wanted to open this up so I could use him on the Father Christmas Santa Claus video. He's got some decent articulation, but I do wish it were a little better. So, for instance, the front legs here kind of just go forwards and backwards. There's no outside to side, really. He does have a swivel and a hinge at each knee, which is pretty good. And there's also a little ankle down here. The back does move in and out. There's a ball joint back there. And then the same thing where he's got kind of a swivel and a joint back here. I don't want to... Okay, no, all is actually... All of these joints are good. Sometimes with Mythic Legions, you want to heat the joints up before moving them because they can seize up, but that's not an issue here. So, yeah. Oh, goodness. I love this. How much do they weigh, Zach? How much? I'm sorry, Matt. That was pretty funny. I haven't seen a rack like that in a couple of years. That is a pretty good... That's a good rack. That was for sure. And it's actually pretty decent. It's pretty chunky. Like, it's not hollow at all. It's got a good heft to it. Oh, he's also got like a lot of neck movement as well. So there's a lot to love here. Like I said, a lot of the stuff can come out, but I feel like he would be a good like case in point. His little bridle just came out, the reins, so just gonna pop that back in. One of the nice things about Mythic Legions is everything is removable, like heads, torsos, arms, elbows, all that stuff. The way they do it, Everything's really customizable. So if you have a bunch of them and you're getting kind of bored, you can easily kind of get your own Mythic Legion going on. Do a little kit bashing is the word I'm looking for there. All right. Anyways, so I love this. I love this so much. He's gonna look so good with Santa on him. He's gonna hang out right there off camera, but I'll see it. So never expected to want a Moose toy so much, but here we are. He's like 80. I think he's like $80 or $90, but totally worth it. Like totally worth it. Absolutely. Okay, so that's one thing. Let's move on to the next thing here. I got the He-Man Masters of the Universe Skeletor. Now this is from the CGI series, and I'm just gonna be real with you guys. The CGI series might be my favorite He-Man. Like my favorite mythos. Oh, shut up! I said CGI, not Siri. Just everything about the CGI series I love so much. It's goofy. It's got jokes in there that are definitely for adults. Both in kind of terms of maybe kids shouldn't understand this joke, but also just in terms of like you only get this if you played with He-Man as a small child. Like for instance, there was a scene where Skeletor was trying to talk using the megaphone on Snake Mountain, and it came out all garbled and sounding awful, and he complained about it. And like the first thing I thought was, oh, that's just like the original toy. So it's stuff like that I just really, really love. The people that make it are definitely like fans of He-Man. I know I should be using the clippers for this, but I don't think you can get down in here with clippers. There we go. So yeah, I did not expect to love the CGI He-Man series as much as I do, but when they announced the Masterverse versions of them, instead of those little toys, I didn't want to collect the little toys, but I did want a representation of it. So I'm glad that they gave us like the big versions. But this Skeletor is hands down, personality wise, my favorite Skeletor. Yeah, though, I mean, the Horsemen are directly responsible for Mythic Legions. It's their toy line, like for sure. And they're doing the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I have War. He's Aether's back there. Famine just came out. Elithria. Pestilence is coming out soon. He's like a kind of a bug horse thing. And then right now for pre-order on their website, you can get Death. And Death looks rad. The horse is a skeleton horse. And I'm 100% getting a skeleton horse. Oh, that's so sad that you are trying to do that. How do I? What? How? Oh, it's a Twitch thing. I can't ban Twitch members. That sucks. So you guys can't see that, but it's an ad on there, and I'm not on Twitch, so I can't get rid of it. So it's all right, guys. That's the one bad thing about doing this on StreamYard is I can ban people on YouTube, but I can't ban spam offers on not YouTube. So that sucks. Anyways, yeah, the skeleton horse is friggin' rad. What hand should I put him in? Should I put his skeleton hand, or should I put this? I'll put it in his skeleton hand because that's like the Havoc hand. Havoc is the energy he uses for the Havoc staff, and that's why he has a skeleton hand. There is a double jointed arm here, but it does not. Come on. I might have to go. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Let's get that back on here. I like that it has a chain hanging off of it. Like, that's just kind of fun. Does not. It's pretty heavy. It does not want to stay in his hand. And we can swap this out here. I gotta say, compared to the other Masterverse figures I've got, this doesn't feel as good. Let's get that hand in here. I don't have a lot of Masterverse figures, but I have a couple. And this definitely just, it doesn't have the same kind of feel as the other ones. There. Oh, do we have to get that in here? Anyways. Yeah, the Havoc staff is too heavy for this hand. It just does not want to stay in. Maybe I should have it in the other hand, and I've just made a huge mistake. Let's pop this out. Nope. Let's pop this back in. There we go. Let's the chain's cool, but it's also kind of a nuisance right now. Let's get. Oh yeah, this is way better. Yeah, it's still a little heavy for that. So let's pop that off, and let's pop the fist on here. There, he's done. What do you think? No. Jeez. All right. So that's Skeletor. And I do like it. I like it a lot. But maybe I don't love it because the proportions are weird. That's how the show is. And the staff is cool, but it's definitely too heavy for Skeletor in general. But yeah, that's him. He looks good. I will address that in a few moments, but I guess long story short, yes, I did. Violent Night looks really cool. I want to see that. Well, there's hold on. There's two violent Santa movies going on. There's the David Harbour one that's like John Wick Santa Claus, and then there's the Terminator one. I think Violent Night is the Terminator one, or is that the John Wick one? Zach has $200 worth of Marvel Mythic Legions pre-orders on his cart across Big Bad Toy Store and Store Horseman. Still debating if I really want to get it. So here's the thing, Zach. The figures are cheaper on Store Horseman, but they're also all pre-orders, and they're not going to come out for a year. The figures right now on Big Bad Toy Store are for older waves or things that are out. They're going to be a little bit more expensive per figure, but obviously the shipping from Store Horseman sucks. It's expensive. And when you factor in shipping, the figures aren't really that much cheaper on Store Horseman than they are on Big Bad Toy Store. And the advantage of getting them on Big Bad Toy Store is you don't have to pay for them until they come out. Whereas with Store Horseman, you have to pay for them up front. So, it's kind of here and there. Yeah, I got the 40th anniversary He-Man. I agree. He looks way better in person than the promo figures did. Violent Night is the Stranger one. Got it. Let's see. To go with Skeletor, I of course got He-Man because you have to get one and the other. I don't really care about like if they do any of the other figures from this line, Ram Man, which is another part I love about that. They Ram Man is hilarious. It's Ram Man, but they kind of play off that it's his daughter, like the original Ram Man's daughter, instead of just a straight, gender swap. But either way, I think it's awesome. I think it's hilarious. All right, so let's see how we can get him out of here. There we go. this one's tough because it's like right in the elbow. It's like I'm really literally doing surgery. There we go. I got it. That wasn't so hard. Get that sword out. Get the He-Man out. Get his fists out. So he doesn't come with a lot. They basically just come with their weapon and some fisty hands instead of regular hands, but that's really all they need to come with. Oh, come on. That hand is stiff. I feel like I'm gonna break the sword trying to get it in his hand. There it goes. There it goes. All right. One of the things I do like about the CGI He-Man is it relies more, kind of a combination of magic and technology, which is a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit closer to the original He-Man, where they kind of did, both magic and technology. He's got a little spot on his back that you can store the sword if you want to. Can you do that? Yeah, I think you can do that with this Skeletor. Anyways, I like these a lot better than the actual figures for the line, the little like kid versions. These have a lot more articulation and whatnot. So definitely glad I picked these up. But like I said, this is gonna be it for me. I'm not gonna buy a whole line of these. I just wanted He-Man and Skeletor. So the what is it? I'm gonna look it up. So Violent Night is the one where Christmas Bloody Christmas is the Terminator Santa movie. Violent Night is the one with David Harbour, where he basically one man just kills everybody in a house, but against John Leguizamo, who is also in John Wick. So that's kind of a fun connection there. So there's Violent Night, and then the one with the robot Santas that attack a town is called Christmas Bloody Christmas. So the CGI He-Man seems more original Captain Marvel Shazam concept. Yeah, a little bit. It also feels a little bit more kind of Power Rangers-y, Super Sentai-y, because with like his friends, like the sorceress Teela, who's the same person in this, they all kind of power up like He-Man does. So Prince Adam turns into He-Man, Duncan turns into Man-at-Arms, Cringer turns into Battle Cat, but they all kind of have their own, I have the power up kind of thing, which I think is a cool concept. Like He-Man shared his power with them, and it kind of turns them into those. So it's a fun spin on it. And the same thing with the bad guys. So like Evo Lynn and Beastman and who else is there? Trapjaw. They all have powered up Havoc versions of themselves, which I just think it's pretty cool. So that's the CGI He-Man series that I recommend. It's all on Netflix. I think there's like 3 seasons. The only one I don't really like on there, I don't love what they did with Stratos. He kind of just reminds me of Falcon from the MCU Falcon, where he's kind of quippy and I don't know, like it's fine, but everything else I really, really like. And then the last thing from Big Bad Toy Store. Let's get that out of here. I've got Hudson. Definitely love me some Gargoyles. I have Demona so far. I've got Goliath so far. I've got Bronx so far. And I definitely needed to get Hudson. So I got this from Big Bad Toy Store. So let's go ahead. Let's pop this open. I'm very excited about Hudson here. I love Gargoyles. I don't think I'm going to get the original lineup, like Hudson, and I'm missing Broadway and Lexington and Brooklyn now. But I don't think I'm going to get anyone else. Like I don't really have a need to get like Cold Stone or Xanatos or Angela. I don't know, like they're fine, but I think the core characters are all I want. The only thing that might get me is those folded wings. Like getting Bronx and having the folded wings on Goliath was fantastic. And they probably will get me on a couple of them just to get folded wings. And I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm just going to have to. But in the meantime, let's get these wings out of here. I wish the wings were a little better. Like they're hard, kind of. It's not brittle in the sense that I'm afraid it's going to break, but it sounds brittle. I'm not a huge fan of the way these wings feel. Let's get this tail out of here. Let's get these hands out of here. We got a couple more hands. We have like kind of open clawy hands. We have a sword, which is important. He's the only one that really comes with a sword. We have an alternate head here with the whited over eyes, which I like. And then we have the figure proper. So let's see. How can I do this without cutting myself or the figure? There we go. There we are. All right, we're getting there. There we go. We're getting there. Trying to get that under there without scratching it. There we are. And I think that might be it. Of course, we got. Oh, let me get this out of here. I missed one. All right, so we have Hudson, voiced by the late great Ed Asner. I always like to have their legs a little bit more bent. There we go. They come out a little too straight from the box. There we are. So we've got Hudson right there. Is that type of plastic used for wings lighter weight than the same? Yes. They definitely there's absolutely no bend or give to them. They're very rigid and hard wings, which is one of the things I don't love about them. So let's pop the tail on first. Tail's gonna go. There's a little bend here. A little, not bend, but a hinge. And then the tail is actually made of a bendy wire, which is nice. And we're just gonna shove that right up his butt. That's where that goes. That's where tails go. There we are. Okay. So we got his tail going on there. It looks majestic. So I just feel like, let's get the wings in. I love the armor on him. I love the look of this armor. The armor looks great. But let's get the wings in here. There we are. It's kind of under the hair, which is annoying. There we go. And ta-da. So here's the problem with this guy. He just takes up so much room. That's the problem with all of them. Ooh, I do feel like They did something here that they didn't do with Goliath and Demona, as he's got ratchets on the inside. Because one of the problems with both Goliath and Demona's wings is they tend to kind of droop over time, and this has a really good, solid feel to it. So one of the things I don't think matches here is the wings out, but this head. So we need to swap the head out for sure. So we're just going to pull that right out. And we're going to pop. Just got to make sure it's lined up. There we go. Pop that one right in. Because with his wings out like this, he's got to have a screamy face. And then, of course, we have to give him his sword. So let's pop that off. And then this is his sword hand. Like so. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And then maybe instead of a fisty hand, we're going to do like an open claspy hand. So we got fisty hands, which is good. We've got open claspy hands, which is good. We have holdy hands. I don't know what the difference between this holdy hand is. Oh, I see. Actually, I do know the difference. This one here hinges back and forth, whereas this one hinges up and down. So depending on if you want to go like this or like this, there's two different hands for that. But I think this is how. Oh, he also has a little spot in his belt for the sword. That's kind of neat. I like that. You know what? He might be my favorite gargoyle they've made so far. I just feel like they've fixed a lot of stuff between the others, like the wings. Although the problem is he still takes up way too much space. The wingspan here is ridiculous, which is why I do like, the folded capes. Like Goliath I have on display with his folded cape wings, because he takes up a lot less space. I also think it looks cool. I always liked that in the show, that they had that ability to kind of fold their capes. All right, so that's Hudson, and Hudson looks great. His tail's looking good. Oop, wings are hitting things because, again, they're too long for their own good. Bronx is awesome. Bronx is, okay, I take it back. Bronx is probably my favorite gargoyle. I don't know if he counts, but Bronx is the best boy, for sure. For sure. But I love the detail on that sword. I like all this. This is really good. Now, does he stand well is the question, because some of them, like Goliath, does not stand super, super well. But you have to kind of balance them in. I'll probably get him and the others in the photo booth sometime tonight or tomorrow. So if you want to follow me on Instagram at Trusty Sidekick, or I usually post them on both Instagram and Twitter are the places that I usually post pictures. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time getting him stable, especially because you can only see the top of him on here. But he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Yeah, Matt, for sure. Yeah, anything with like a big wingspan like that, it's cool. I'm never going to say it's not cool. I also have the same problem with the Transmetal 2 Megatron. Like, he looks awesome. His wings are huge, but they're too big and they take up room. At least his kind of fold down a little bit. So that's everything I got from Big Bad Toy Store. I did get this. The Holiday Optimus Prime. I'm not going to open it right now because, again, I'm going to make this its own video. Since we're coming up on the holiday times, I'm actually going to do a Transformers review, and I'm going to have it up probably sometime next week. But I'm definitely going to make a video of this. I just wanted to show the box off because, like, for the $55 or whatever this costs, I just feel like this is so small. Like, this is tiny on here, which is not a bad thing because, like, really, like, this is the size of the figure in truck mode, which means there's not a lot of wasted spot or space. And I'm okay with that. But it is kind of weird how small this box is. But let's see. Next, I'm not going to open these because, again, I'm going to make them their own video. But I did get the not newest wave, because the newest wave is the one with the closed packaging with the Andor and figures and stuff in there. But I feel like these haven't come out in America still to like wide retail, which is still weird. But I wanted to get them in before the end of the year. So I got this wave from Toy Snowman up in Canada. I went and visited him. If you haven't seen my Toys R Us video yet, where I go visit a Toys R Us in Canada, I also go visit Toy Snowman in Montreal. And he sent me a message just last week saying, hey, I got this wave in. You said you were looking for it. Did you want it? And I said yes. And a week later, almost like a week and a day later, here I am with these figures. So from coming from Canada, that's pretty good. So anyway, we've got Ayla Sakura, who I'm very much looking forward to opening up. Magistrate Grief Karga, not as looking forward to it, but still, I like having representations of all the main characters. And to me, Grief Karga, he's the head of Navarro, so I want him on my shelf for sure. The figure on here that I'm looking forward to the most opening is this Darth Maul. And again, I'm gonna have a whole separate video where I open all these and talk about them. So I'm not gonna get into this too much right now. This Grogu, which is just terrible. For $25, we have reused parts. We got 2 new pieces. The Grogu's the body is a new mold, and the pram, I guess, is accurate to season 1, but they really should have given us the dome, not the pram. The pram is dumb. Oh, the other figure I've been looking forward to the most in here is a season 1 Miggs Mayfeld. I love him. He's got this little like Dash Rendar-esque, gun on the back of his back there. I love that. I love all the little blaster pistols he comes with. So definitely looking forward to getting him on my shelf. Next we have the Axe Woves, to go along with Bo-Katan and Casca Reeves. I enjoyed him in the show. I like his blue coloring, and he's using the Deathwatch Mando body, which is a pretty good body. So glad to have him. And then finally, but definitely not leastly, we have the Grand Inquisitor from Obi-Wan, and I'm looking forward to getting him open and having another member of the Inquisitors on my shelf. Just looking forward to getting the 4th Inquisitor, which is coming out not the next wave, but the wave after that. Yes, that's true, Linda. I watched the live stream where they said that under here, specifically under here, was an extra head with eyes closed for Grogu, and there is not one in here, and that's some bullshit. It's dumb. I mean, you can use the one, I'm assuming, that came with I think the Arvala 7 Grogu has the eyes closed because his hand's going out. So if you want to, you can still use that, but you shouldn't have to. They said it came with an alternate head. An alternate head would increase the value of the package, because really you're spending $25 on just that. I don't like to be negative, but I feel like that's some bullshit. 100%. Yeah, Prophet. I'm referring to the Jedi Temple Dome that he force paged Luke Skywalker with. 100%. Okay, so last. Again, I'm not going to open this up because just like everything else, I'm 100%. I'm committed to doing a video of this, and I don't want to open it up and ruin the experience. Although maybe I will. Maybe I'll open it up here and then there's like a box within a box in here. Maybe I'll open it up on the live stream, get everything out, and then come on, get out of there. There we go. Yeah, all right. And then we have another box. All right. I'm trying to. There we go. This has a better opening. All right. Whoop. Come on. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, okay. Oh. So there's a slip cover and it did not come out with the figure. It stayed in the box. Let me get the moose out of here. Let's take it up. Let me get this out of here. I need to clear out some space here. I've got too much stuff and this is too long. Oh, sorry, Hudson's face. Oh, sorry, Ned B. Got too many toys on here. I wasn't expecting this to be so big. All right. So inside here, there we go. Oh, I want to get this on here because it looks cool. No, I'm just going to show you off. I'm not gonna bother trying to get it back on. But the box here is pretty nice. And then inside, I'm not going to flip it around right now, but inside, if you turn it inside out, there's a Japanese version of the box, like to look like the original toy, which is pretty cool. Okay. Oh, it's basically, it's not this. So we have a little protector here. Trying to do this without ruining everything. All right. We have instructions. We have shield, blast effects, stand, sword, and then the two cannons. And then inside here, there we go. We have Victory Saber himself. We've got Victory Leo. We've got the sword handle, some guns, the handle for the shield, the little mini cons that I do not give a shit about, and then the V-lock cannon here. So, fun facts. This was a tier. The stand. This was a tier. The blast effects were a tier. This gun right here was a tier. The shield, yeah, the shield was a tier by itself. It came with these guys as part of the tier as well. And if it didn't come with all that stuff, I don't think it would have been worth it, to be honest with you. But the fact that it did come with that stuff, for the same price, like I didn't pay more for it. We just got enough people to buy it for them to include it. It does feel a little bit like they're holding pieces hostage, to make the complete experience more successful. And that's a little on the annoying side. It doesn't matter right now because it worked. I have it. I've got the whole thing. We're good. I did get an extra one of these to sell, and I'm 100% going to sell it for twice the price that I paid for it, to pay for this one that I bought for me. So my whole plan is this will cost me nothing because I bought two. That's my plan. Yes. So DJ Ronin is right where we're less than 400 away from hitting that final tier for Death Source. And you didn't hear it from me, but I've heard that there's a super secret tier 3 that they did not want to talk about just in case it didn't make it that far. So there could be more. We'll see. It's not 100% confirmed, and I don't know what it is. I've just heard rumors. I've heard rumblings from decently reliable sources that there is a super secret tier 3. Yeah, I'm not going to open this up right now. I am going to open it up, obviously. I'm going to do a full video on this. I do think that this looks incredible. I can tell right now the paint on it looks really nice. There's a little scratch on my foil right there. That kind of sucks. But the paint looks good. Oh, look, it's Justin and or Nate and or both. How's it going? I'm just opening up toys. You should see my room over here. It's a mess. It's terrible. I hate it. So can I buy your second Sky Striker for $400? Absolutely, dude. Profit. I bought 2 Sky Strikers. Again, yeah, and here's the thing about the Sky Striker. I might actually sell both. I bought it because I was really sad/mad about the Rancor. And I was like, well, if the Rancor is not going to make it, I'm just going to take the money that I was going to spend on there and I'm going to back an extra Sky Striker because I had one Sky Striker backed just pretty much to sell it. Yeah, I think I might end up selling both Sky Strikers because it's not something I have room for. And it's not something I super love. The 3 3/4-inch GI Joes aren't really my bag. I just got kind of caught up in all that. So for sure, hit me up. I'm not gonna. No offense to anybody. I'm not gonna sell it for what I paid for it because that's not how things like that works. I'm 100% anti-scalper. I will never scalp a real figure ever. But the difference between HasLabs like this and figures that come out on shelves is when you buy one like these from a campaign, your money isn't taking any. Like me buying this didn't take anything away from someone else. Hasbro made as many as people bought, and that's the main fundamental difference. With scalping, you're taking away things that other people would want because there's a finite out there already, and then forcing them to buy it from you because you're reselling it. Whereas this, Hasbro's like, hey, anyone can order these as many as they want in this time frame, and I just chose to. I didn't take anything away from there. But yeah, Profit, hit me up. I'll definitely get you my extra Sky Striker for sure. Yeah, man, I do kind of want to mess around with this. I want to make a video for it, but I need to get this place cleaned up, and I don't have time tonight. We still have to record our video for the day for tomorrow. We're doing the Advent calendar, and I haven't recorded that yet. Lily and I, we have like movies and TV shows we're planning on watching together as, husband, wife together time for Christmas and holidays and stuff. So I've pretty much been today playing with toys. It's been my whole day off today playing with toys. It's been a fun day. Definitely gonna. Here we go. Definitely love this Star Saber. My extra one, the extra one isn't here yet. It should be here on Monday. I think I already have a buyer for that one. I'm just basically gonna put a shipping label on it and send it out as soon as they pay me. But yeah, so of all these, man, I honestly the Victory Saber is cool, but I don't think anything's gonna beat this moose. Oh, that sucks, Linda. I'm sorry. Yeah, the his tank is another one. I backed 2 of those as well. Again, with the hopes that selling my second one will pay for my first one, and that's how I justify spending, $300, $200, $400 or whatever dollars on HasLabs. Is if I buy 2 and sell one for twice the price, then it's like I didn't spend any money at all. It was a lot of initial investment, and then you get all your money back. So that's kind of how I'm feeling about that. But this moose, I wonder There we go. Actually, that looks pretty good. You can't really see it that well. I mean, I got Hudson riding a moose. That's pretty badass. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to hit the moose head with some Kiki fix loose joints because his it wants to kind of wobble a little bit. Bum 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 ba ba da da. Yeah, it kind of leans to the side a little bit because of the weight of the antlers. They're pretty hefty. Oh, that sucks, Linda. Passed on Galactus to back the Rancor, and the Rancor. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, that sucks. Oh. The moose is not anatomically correct. It is. There's nothing between those legs. So unless the moose just does not have those parts, and if it didn't have the parts, then it would be anatomically correct because they're not there. There's nothing there. Anyways. So on the ball joint wasn't secure and did the same. I wonder if that's all I have to do is like push the ball joint in a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I can see that it's not super. It's this ball joint right here that's kind of loose, right there. I'm gonna hit it with some Kiki fix loose joint. That'll fix it right up. Kiki never fails me. But still love it. Aldor, great toy, great figure. I wonder. I think the moose is actually taller than the than horses. I mean, it should be. Real mooses are. But I don't want to pull down half my shelf just to get at one of the horses to find out right now. It's an ordeal. Right now, it's just an ordeal to get past all the trash on the ground to get over to the shelf. But then I have to pull half the shelf down just to get at one of the horses. Kiki is awesome stuff. If you guys don't have any Kiki, you over Kiki'd your Ray Fillet and he busted. That sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely don't want to. You don't want to do too much Kiki. You want to just do the right amount of Kiki. It's a potential issue for sure. I do like the look of Hudson on the moose. I'm going to take a picture of that when we're done here and probably post it. Yeah, the only kind of disappointment I have, these just don't feel that great in hand. The He-Man and Skeletor, like I love the show and I really wanted to love these, but they just don't feel that good. They feel not hollow. They're still pretty solid, and they don't feel flimsy but they just don't feel good, I guess. DJ Ronan says the moose is about 3/4 of an inch taller than the horse that came with the headless horseman. Okay, that's the one I was going to pull down because he's right there. Well, I also have Aerith here, but they're the same horses. So if that's true for the headless horseman horse, then it's also true for the Aerith horse. Last night I recorded a video on Fixer here. I also recorded a video for the Riot Scout Trooper. So I'm going to get those edited and probably up tomorrow and Monday. Like I said, look forward to videos from me. I have lots of plans and actual, not just plans, because I always have plans. I have lots of plans to make videos, but I have the willpower to make videos, and that's the difference. I'm going to have a video on Father Christmas. I'm going to have a video on the Black Series Christmas figures. I'm going to have a video on the Christmas Optimus Prime. Oh, I 100% got my Ned B. In fact, Justin, I got 2 Ned Bs. And one Ned B I'm going to customize with a little wash and a little matte spray. The same customization that Landspeeder Luke did. I'm gonna do that as well. I bought the stuff to do it. But that being said, Ned B is probably one of my favorite figures. You're going to see him. You're 100% going to see him on my top 10 list this year because he's just so good. I love. We're gonna have a hot droid winter for sure. Linda has a bad feeling that Hasbro is going to do something stupid when it comes to Scorch. I really hope you're wrong. At this point, I don't want them to fix any issues with the line. Like I want Scorch to match these 3 figures. I have them right here: the Boss, the Fixer, and the Sev. I don't want them to fix any issues because I don't want Scorch to be different. I want him to match the squad. So it's one of those things like we're in it at this point. Like don't change it, don't fix anything. Just paint one of these guys like Scorch and release it, and let's have a good day. Obviously, it's gonna come in the plastic free packaging because they're done with the clam trays now, and that's fine because I opened them. They're gonna look the same on my shelf, so that's gonna suck for the people that collect in box, but it already did for different reasons, so that's not really an issue. What's up, Ionicus? How's it going? I'm winding down right now. I told my wife I was only going to stream for like an hour to an hour and a half, and it took me a lot less time to open up all these toys than I thought it would. So I think I'm gonna, because like I said, I'm going to expand on these in their own videos in a better environment than a camera here and a camera here. It's going to have a camera straight on so I can talk to them and you can see them upright. So I'm going to record some real videos here, probably one tonight. But yeah, I think I'm going to duck out. I think I'm going to get some dinner. I think I'm going to watch some TV, and I think we're going to record tomorrow's advent calendar. That's day 11s, so that's going to be fun. Well, was at the grocery store. Sorry. Oh, it's all good, dude. It's all good. There'll be a playback if you want to watch it. I figure if it's shorter, more people might want to watch it. We went through a lot of stuff. I had a Big Bad Toy Store pile of loot. I got a bunch of Black Series figures in from Toy Snowman, and I got the HasLab stuff. But they've got too much stuff out here. It's kind of making me. It's kind of driving me a little crazy. Like I need to clean stuff up before I can really open things and enjoy them. I'm kind of weird like that. Like if it gets too messy, I don't like it. I don't like being in that environment. So I'm going to clean this up before I open any more stuff. And I'm going to record it while I do it. So you guys can look forward to watching that. There's going to, like I said, there's going to be a lot more content out from me this month because fun fact, ad revenue pays the most during December. That's just how YouTube's always been. So the more videos you put out in December, the better because ads pay more for that. Anyways, that was dumb. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. You guys have been fun. You guys have been fantastic. I'm glad to see a lot of familiar faces. I might do one more live stream before Christmas, just to do one to say hi, just to hang out. But we'll see. No promises. Because there was 1 month was October. I didn't do one. I feel bad about that. But sometimes life gets in the way. Was it November? I didn't do one. Anyway, I got COVID one of those months, and I threw everything off. Yeah, you kind of want a moose now that you have Santa. Honestly, I think the moose is going to go really well with Santa. If you want the moose, I'm pretty sure Big Bad Toy Store still has the moose in stock. It's like $80 or $90, but worth every penny. 100% worth it. It's a great toy. It's a moose. It's great. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna dip out and go do family stuff and clean up the toy room here and throw things in the recycling bin that belong in the recycling bin. And I will see you guys around. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I like you guys. I don't know if I love you guys, but I really like you guys. And I feel like sometimes that says more because there's some people you have to love, but you don't have to like them. So like is a choice, if you know what I mean. Like is more of a choice than a in the moment kind of feeling. So I like all of you for the most part. Kidding. Anyways, I'll see you later. Bye.